Hello everyone, my name is Nata. I'm new here on YouTube and I would like to share with you my orders from AliExpress. I have some near projects like Frozen, Alice, Harry Potter and Game of Thrones. So that's why I started to search products in shops, also on AliExpress, and I found something great, very great. And for lots of products what I received, but it's not all. Some parcels there are on the way. So some products are very great. I'm satisfied completely, but some projects not so good, and me I was disappointed too much because I was waiting with a big emotions to receive it, and I was sure that it was good quality, but no. That's why, and sometimes I'm watching videos for products to understand if it's good or not quality, if it's if to order or not to order, and these videos are very useful, especially from the shop, yes, but especially from AliExpress, because it's as I told, some products can be very great, and also unique, because we can't find, except on AliExpress, we can't find anywhere, only there. But some projects not good with that quality. So I decided also to be useful for you, and probably this video will help you to find or some new products what you wanted but you couldn't find on AliExpress, or to describe, to show you a quality of these products, if it's great to buy or if it's not great to buy. So let's start. I will start probably with Frozen, and after I continue with other projects. In this video I will show you quality of cutting dies, and for stamps I will show you in next video. Probably we will do together stamping, or I will do, and after I will put a video, I will see. Okay, let's start. It's my love. It's really my love. I love this cutting dies. It's for Frozen. They are very great. You can see all details. It cuts very well. Even here it's perfect. So probably exactly for this cutting die it's necessary more grams, like 270, because here I used 250, and it's little bit not straight, to say it. Flat, not completely flat, but in general it's a very great quality of knife, so I recommend you. And these 3 knives, it's from one shop, so all 3 knives I recommend you, because as you see, it's wow quality. It's with all details, and plus I didn't see anywhere cutting dies for Frozen except on AliExpress. Probably you saw. If you saw, write me please on comments. I will check. So this I also recommend you. And this, it's also my love. Look how it's cute. How it's cute. too much cute. Oops. So I recommend you also this die. And this die, some part is great, some part is no. So this die I can't recommend you. All of it is great, super great, perfect kiting, fast. The star also, but houses, no, I can't recommend you, because they it's not embossing, it's not pressing, it's direct cutting here. So they exactly cut here, here, here. It's cutting, plus it's very difficult to put off, to put out from this die. It's very difficult. Here I teared, it was just out, so it was destroyed. So this I can't recommend you. It's you see, it's not good. Me, I dislike. So probably to glue somewhere and not to touch, yes, but me, I wanted to use it in pop-up construction. So for pop-up construction, it's awful quality, it's disaster. So I don't recommend you, and I will not put for this. What I recommend you, I will put down of my video. I will put links where you can go and to see. This I can't recommend you. Just probably for all of 4-star, yes, it's perfect, it's very great, but completely all, it's disaster. So this link I will not put you, and if you like and you in any case you want to have it, just write me a comment and I will send a link. As I told you, stamps I will show you later, but you can see it's also pretty cute. And stamps also I didn't see anywhere. Probably you saw some brands who create, who is making stamps. So write me please on comments, I will see with pleasure. So this we finish with frozen. After let's watch fast, because stamps I will show you later, but it's also my love for now. I don't know quality, but for now it looks very well. And I didn't see if someone produced this kind of stamps and this kind of size. I will even measure its rabbit. It's 9 centimeters, 5 millimeters, so it's pretty big. It's around 7 also, and all die it's 20 centimeters on 15. So it's very great. It looks like a graphic 45. It looks this image, but I'm not sure. Probably if you saw, if someone produce this kind of stamps, also write me please on comments. I will watch it with pleasure. Okay, it's my pen. Not exactly pen, but how is it possible, for instance, to create? Yes, it's AliExpress. It's okay, but it's awful. Here it's awful. You see, it's not straight. It's awful. Plus, it's possible even to hurt a finger if to do strongly or suddenly. So it's, and it cuts, not cuts, but it's embossing. It's great embossing. Yes, it's great embossing, but here it's awful line. And if you want to use longer from this side, it's not possible. It looks awful. So I don't know, I think I will not recommend you it, because it exists this same folders but with a straight line. So from this shop where I bought, I don't recommend you it. Okay, this it's my love. I will use it for backgrounds. After I will check quality, but for now it's all stamps for Alice. It's my love. This also I didn't see. This is from Graphic 45, if I remember correctly. So if you saw it, if someone is producing it, tell me, write me please on comments. I will check. Okay, Alice is finished. What next? Okay, let's do this. It's for babies, for girls, for boys. It's stamping. I'm waiting folders for it. I mean with also words for baby, girl, boy, with lots of words, but folder. It's for Disneyland, for Mickey Mouse. For now I will not use, but it's for next projects I will use. Okay, let's check now. It's for Harry Potter. It's a Phoenix. Okay. It's I can't recommend you exactly. It cuts here. It cuts pretty okay, not super well, pretty okay. But here it doesn't cut correctly, so it's not possible. I mean, I need to cut by myself after, and I used the knife. I used where it's to cut side to cut. I put it up to cut it more, to cut it easier, but in any case it doesn't cut completely. And I also did lots of times, so it's beautiful, but I don't know to recommend you or not. I think not. It's not completely good quality. The same story with the owl. It looks wow, but these little pieces I need to cut by myself. I push and it doesn't push, so here also it doesn't cut very well. And also I put cutting side up to do it easier, but it didn't cut. In any case, it didn't cut correctly, so I don't recommend you it. But it's how it looks, it's really wow. Excepting that I need to cut by myself to spend my time, and you know that for scrapbooking creators it takes lots of time, and we want that if we buy knives it works very well. But it's like that on AliExpress. And these knives I can recommend you, because these knives, they are cutting fast, perfect, and with lots of details, and Also mandragora, I didn't see anywhere in the shop except on AliExpress. I found only there it. So it's very, very beautiful. Next, this cutting die. It also cuts very well with details. So it cuts here very well and pretty fast. So I recommend you eat this. What next? This I bought for my next projects. It's chemistry, atom, so biology. So I will use it. It's great to use for medicine for doctors. If we are creating album for doctors, it could be very great. So next, and for Game of Thrones, I watched just recently this serial, and I liked it so much. I was inspired by this serial, and I decided I already have paper for this project, but I didn't have no stamps, no die cuts, nothing except in paper. And me, I would like to make a pop-up construction, so I started to search for products, and I found something on AliExpress also. Now I will show you. It's a castle, looks like that. It's not probably exactly like in the movie, but I would like to use some castles in my work. So I thought that this castle could be pretty great for my project. But again, it's a problem in AliExpress. Instead of to press, to emboss, for instance, like here, like bricks, it's very great, it's beautiful. They're pretty often just cut lines, like here it just cut here it just cut. So for pop-up construction, it's not so good, not so strong. So I don't know, it looks beautiful. If to watch like that, it looks very beautiful, but for pop-up construction it's not so good to use. So I don't know, probably I will put here, I will glue just on the carton paper, 270 grams or 300 grams, and I will cut after by my hands, but it takes lots of time, so it's a pity that they cut really. I think it's not useful. So next, about this I'm satisfied. It's flame. It looks like that. This cutting die, it doesn't cut here, so it if you have for instance, if you cut here like that, it will be here, it will be not cut, it will be all together, so it will cut only up. So it's great to also to use for pockets probably, and what is also interesting, it's like that, it was like that. And I think this part also possible to use this somewhere. Look how it's beautiful. For now I don't know where to use, but probably in a plant project with nature probably, or somewhere else. I will see. But it also looks great. I recommend you this, and plus they send me also little butterfly, little present. Okay, next, about this I'm very satisfied. It cuts great, too much great, with lots of details. It's here. So it cuts also pretty great with lots of details and fast. I recommend you it. Okay, okay, night also great. Look, it's very great. If for instance to put it's possible to put on gray cardstock and after to cut by ourselves, it will be background behind, but even like that it's very great. It's very great. I'm satisfied about it so much. I recommend you it. Okay, now it's dragons. Dragons. So it's also great quality. It cuts fast, easy. I recommend you. This also is from the same shop. I also recommend you it. It's great quality. And this, it's 1 centimeter less, so is from the same shop. When I ordered it, I counted for one size, and when it came too much little. So it's baby dragon. And I don't know to recommend you it or not. If you need a little dragon, yes, you can take, but size what is written there, it's not the same. It's 1 centimeter less. It's my love also. It's really my love. It's a dragon with an egg. Look how it's great. Lots of details, and egg also. It's very great. So I recommend you it. And this, it's my pain. It's really my pain. I counted on this. I found this die cuts. I don't know if it exists somewhere else. Write me please, because I would like some die cuts like that, exactly like that, with wool, with rose, in general with emblems or symbols Game of Thrones. I would like it so much. So write me please if it exists original somewhere, or in another shop, because about this I'm disappointed completely. Let's start probably for okay, for lion is okay, not so beautiful, but I mean not the same picture like from the side, but it's pretty okay. So it's pretty okay. Deer also, it's pretty okay. If you can see, it's probably not pretty okay, but it's okay. And after its disaster, wolf, it cuts this die, this cutting die. It cuts nose completely. Even I lost somewhere when I when I was cutting this. I didn't pay attention that the nose will be cut completely, and I lost it somewhere. Plus it doesn't cut completely here, so it doesn't cut. Plus here it's not the same like on picture how it was. Plus I also it has to be here eye, but it cut it also completely. Here it's beautiful pattern, if you can see. It's very beautiful pattern. Beautiful draw. But in reality it's like that. It's awful. Without nose, without eye. Here it's not cut, so it's my pain. Because I was waiting for it with lots of hopes, and I was counted on this die. So I don't recommend you it in general at all. This also, it has to be with a round. It has to be round. But here, if you see, they cut completely. So it's like that. It's not completely the sign of Rose House. So about these knives, I'm completely disappointed. Completely. So I don't recommend you it. But if you even with cutting nose, if it's okay for you, you can write me. I will send you link. But I don't recommend these knives, unfortunately. And probably last for tomorrow, it's for embossing folder. I bought it for dragon skin, to use it like dragon skin. It will be for photos. I will show you after my work. It will be I will use for photos, and plus I ordered it also cutting dies for eggs, and I will cut here like with the cutting dies. I hope they will be great. I will cut, and it will be like egg. When I receive cutting dies, I will show you how it will be in reality. So, and about this folder, I am satisfied too much. It's great. It's too much great details. Great. So I recommend you it. And also I can show you how it's on black. It's also beautiful. Too much beautiful. Plus it's possible to use for yes, for the sea, for summer part, because it looks also like a skin of fish. So it's possible to use also like for fish. Okay, and this I bought some stamps and dragons. This I bought to use castle, because I need some stamps with castles. And probably if you know some stamps with castles, also send me please a link. I will be very thankful for it. Also, it's for Game of Thrones to use crown. Another dragons. It looks like Chinese dragons, and these two, I think it's possible to use for Game of Thrones. This no, it's in general another style, and I like that it's also stamp of fire, so I will use it. And this I will use like a background for Game of Thrones. Also, it's great to use. It's very beautiful if someone travels to France. But not only France. Not only in France, castles, but on France it's beautiful castles on Loire river, and they have pretty close patterns, and it's possible to use it. And for another castles in Germany, it's a lot in Poland, but everywhere in Europe probably it's castle. In Ukraine it's in Lviv, it's Kameniec-Podolsk. It's also castles. So I thought it's finished, but I would like to show you my work. It's what I ordered. Probably first I will show you dyeing cards, cutting dies, dyeing cards, cutting dies. I ordered it from AliExpress, and I'm waiting. A long time ago I ordered this, and now I'm waiting for another order from this shop for Harry Potter. So this is from another shop, and I would like to show you what I created from this kind of cutting dies. It's like that, magic. What I like that with cutting dies, it's great. It's possible to create a volume, like here with wings. It's possible to create volume, and plus it's possible to create a chipboard like that. You see that it's a volume also. I mean, it's thick, and in some of my next videos I will show you how to create just to use cutting dies, how to create chipboards by ourselves, and how to create volumes and how to use it in general. And this, it's like mini albums. I will show you. It's possible to use to put photos here, to glue photos here, or big or little, and to write something with dates, or here also it's possible to glue photo like that. So it was some asking if I can do a little, because I'm doing in general albums, little or big, but albums, and some people asked me if I can do just some they asked in general cards, but cards for me it's not enough. I would like that it could be more useful, that people could use it longer, and to use something with photos, to glue photos. because if people use just card, even if it's beautiful, it can be garbage. And if people put photos here after, it would be more difficult to put to the garbage. That's why I prefer to do something what is after it's possible to use, not just for 1-2 days. So it's like that. Behind there also bricks. So thank you so much for watching my videos. Hopefully it was useful for you. Probably you found something interesting for you what you didn't find before on AliExpress. And probably you wanted to order some cutting dies and you hesitated about quality, if it's good or not, because sometimes it's no comments for some products. It's like, for instance, like I ordered this kind of products to be sure that it's too much great, and it was no feedbacks for it, and in fact I'm disappointed. But for lots of products what came to me, I'm too much happy about quality, about image, how it is. Okay, thank you so much, and see you soon.